Breath Alchemy. Hi, I'm Nick, former medical doctor turned soul doctor, and I'm doing a Breath Alchemy course, intensive personal work with Bob Frissell, bestselling author and 82-year-old lively young man who teaches Breath Alchemy. He's one of the almost pioneers of breath. He worked with Leonard Orr and others in rebirthing and everything else. And so I found him through the books. And now, having gone through 5 sessions of 12, I'm really thrilled that I'm experiencing a new modality. It's super challenging because there is literally no music. It's on Zoom. It's just him consistently getting me back in my body again, integrating everything with a circular breath, reminding me that resistance is futile. Everything that resists persists. And it's all about harmonizing whatever comes up to go into the deepest feeling, that we can finish every session 10 out of 10, feeling more calm, collected, coherent than we did when we began, and how much of the time I spend resisting and how much of the time I spend in my rational mind as opposed to my intuitive being and feeling without having to understand and explain it all. And now that I've been through 5 sessions, I'm more practiced. I've been doing this almost every day as well outside of it. And we're doing it weekly right now. And part of it is such a reminder, the intuitive mind, which doesn't always make sense, super brilliant, super great ideas, but can't always figure them out. The rational mind, which we've been taught, and I've especially been taught with all the years of post-secondary education to figure everything out, to use algorithms to figure things out, is wonderful when we're using it, and it's terrible when we're being used by it. And one of the things I'm noticing is right now we're here in Big Island, Hawaii, which means it's a volcanic island, which means also that we're near sea level, which means there's possibility for tsunamis. And so my family is wondering, how do we prevent ourselves from being exposed to natural disaster? And yes, thank you, rational mind, because natural disasters happen. But intuitive mind knows we can never truly predict this. And really, when it comes down to it, you can only do something when it actually happens. You can prepare a little bit by where you place yourself, and you can prepare a little bit by being, how do we want to be around all this? And so I'm noticing all these things and living in a constant state of fear, panic, terror, definitely not serving at all. Coming from a wise mind and learning more about these things and learning more how to connect with the land, wonderful. And then remembering I always have a choice. Where do I want to be in the world? And I'm hearing more and more of this, whether I'm talking to friends, whether I'm going through things myself, whether I'm leading breath, whether I'm being with family, all of these things. It's just a reflection of all the places I've been not present in my life. And right now, more and more, I am practicing being present. So even right now, I'm being really present with this video with you. And I'm going to finish it. I'm going to go back to being present with my family at the beach. And how do I step back and forth? Because it's a lie if I say I always want to be present with them in that way, because then I'll go crazy. And it's a lie if I say, oh, I'm always doing work. That's silly as well. And that's one of the lies we've told ourselves, right? Rationally, it's like, oh, I should only be working or spending time with family, as opposed to life is work and family is work. And work can be play as well. And how do we mix everything up? How do we switch from 8 billion people who are all trying to be more and more rational so we can more and more predict what's supposed to happen, to becoming 8 billion people who are living an inspired life, who are living from their highest calling, who are tapping into their intuitive, unique gifts. And from there, we're creating magic and chaos, and everything's working out even though we don't know how it's going to work out. And that's sometimes part of it. I often say, I don't know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing. And I think that's the thing we forget. We either want to think, I don't know what I'm doing, or I know what I'm doing. And neither of those things are true. In any moment, I don't know what's going to happen. And in any moment, sometimes people say, how did you know that was going to happen? I have no idea. And yesterday is an example of that. We had no idea yesterday when we woke up that the volcano had erupted. And then the moment we found out, at first, like, oh no, we're not going to go do that. And then the moment I thought about it, and I heard a couple of friends going, I was like, of course we're going to go. This is the day to go. This is a once in a lifetime event. And then it seems still that we drove towards a volcano. But I'd already started predicting it last year, going, I don't know why, but I think I'm going to go towards eruptions this year. And we did. And it was magnificent, feeling the heat. There was even lava rocks falling from the sky on us. And we spent about an hour there. We met wonderful people. We could feel the energy. And it reminded us, yes, that is quote unquote a natural disaster. And yes, it was totally safe. So how do we do more of that where we can be parts of natural disasters and know that we're totally safe? So, Breath Alchemy. If you're curious at all, read the book Nothing in This Book is True, Bob Frissell, or Catching the Ascension Wave. Reach out to him and know that I'll be incorporating that more into my Ohana breath, and it has already been incorporated into many of my breaths. And I look forward to playing more in breath, health, wealth, family, and freedom with you. Ciao for now.